We want to know a little bit, like, let's say students who are applying for the same company, they would like to know a little bit about like what is the process, what happens in each stage. So if you could share your journey of, so that people, suppose they are applying for the same company, they'll have a little bit more confidence what to expect.
Yeah, sure. So, so the stages start generally for the all companies. For most of the companies, when we are freshers, so it starts as a coding challenge. So for me, it was 4 coding challenges. So that was medium and like kind of hard. Like I can't say hard because it was medium level and somewhat between medium and hard. It was like that, and it depends on student to student. Okay, if you have a really good preparation, then you can say that things are easy because you are preparing for it. And I was preparing for it, so I didn't found it that hard. So I had 4 questions. So after that,
so the first round is coding round.
Yeah, correct. So it was of around, I guess, 1.5 or 2 hours. 4 questions, 2 hours.
So what happens in this coding round? Like they give a question, you have to solve it, or how is it like?
Yeah, correct. So there is a portal, they give a portal where 4 questions are there. So for me, it was like I had to solve all the 4 questions in any pattern. Like if I want to start from first, second, third, or first 4, anyway, but I had to solve all the 4. I took my time, like, and I was able to solve them in the given time. And after that,
was it something like you knew that this is how the first round is going to be?
Not exactly, I can say, but I had an idea because I was giving many tests like 1-2 months since 1-2 months back also. So I had an idea that okay, any company will be giving a coding round first. Yeah, that's my experience actually. If I ever had applied as a fresher, that's how I went. So they used to give this coding round. So it depends on companies. For some companies they are MCQs, but like my company is a product based company, and that's my experience. That may vary from different companies as well. But for the companies which I have applied, and if they are product based, so generally they have questions and 3 to 4 good questions, and they would expect you to like solve it there, and then they judge based on that. But some companies will have MCQ questions and some sort of questions. Yeah.
So this, like when you were giving that round, after finishing it, like did you find it was easy, medium, or difficult?
As I said, yeah, it was not easy. I would say like it was tricky. Yeah, tricky, okay. And more of analytical based question. Like you have to think. Like a problem statement based question, not a one-liner. Like there was a problem statement, I have to study and understand that. And like for each question, yeah, half an hour for each question. Need to manage time on our own because there was, as I said, that no specific limit, time limit for individual question, but for all. I had to complete all 4 questions in 2 hours. It's about time and how fast you are able to react to the problem.
So this was the first round. Okay. After that, what happened? The next round, what is the next round?
Once I was able to clear the first round, then I got a call from a hiring department. So yeah, the HR called. So she asked me regarding the time slot when I am free to get the interview done. So that was the second thing.
This was on the same day or next day?
No, it was I guess 3 days back. After 3 days.
Okay.
2 to 3 days. So because I guess many people were sitting for the exam. I guess I don't know, but yeah, it took 3 days.
Okay.
So there was the first interview with the some teammates. So generally what happens in Sandvine, if you are getting interviewed, so first of all a teammate will take your interview. Some senior teammate will come and they will interview you. If they pass it, then manager comes. Then manager takes the interview. And once they pass, then VP comes.
So this is all separate round, or in that one call only everyone is coming?
No, separate round. Separate.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is the first round was 1 hour. So he asked me some definitions from object-oriented programming, and after that he wanted me to like some questions he gave from I guess CP and something. So I had to code there, and then after that.
So this was like technical only, basics of technical.
Yeah, just technical, pure technical. Yeah.
Okay.
Purely technical.
So after this.
After that we had that managerial round. So my manager came. So although at that point I was not knowing, but now I know. So the second person came. He generally I see the reviews also from people. So they are the managers who come and they ask from like he asked me from I guess everything like why I want to join this company and all, and like what are my all kind of general questions. And then he also asked me some technical rounds, and like non-technical as well.
The interview with
Yep.
this manager is happening like what's the gap between that first interview that you had and this one is the next
Around
day?
1 week. Yeah, 1 week. 1 week.
Okay, 1 week after that, this is with the manager.
Yeah, 1 week.
And this is like they are going to club technical, general, everything they will ask.
Yeah. So obviously they are managed, so they'll have their own perspective of seeing so how you're going to fit to the team and all. So
the first interview that you gave with the teammate or team member, how did you find after it, like you finished the interview, like you were happy that yes, it went well?
So that's something I every time tell to like someone who asks me this. Okay, so that was not good actually. That actually went not horrible, but something tending towards horrible, like that. So suddenly he started asking complicated questions. I got like okay. I was not prepared that kind of way he will be asking. I was trying to see that what kind of where all my knowledge is, like all the areas he was trying to explore. So
after that round, were you thinking that gone?
No, I was thinking no, it's not there. I'm not there.
Okay.
Although I was able to answer like most of the questions, but some questions was like really difficult. So I was like, oh man, it's gonna happen.
So, but luckily there was another round with the manager.
Yeah. So that came, so I was like, okay, he might have seen something. He was looking for something else, and I might have done it. So yeah, then it was with manager.
So this manager round, after giving it, how was it like? Now you are satisfied?
Yeah, actually, that is something where I found the satisfaction because now I was prepared how to answer them. I saw the way they are asking. So basically, what I thought was, however, the first person asking, so second should have some similar. I don't know why this idea came to my mind. So it simply struck me that okay, the pattern I looked into the pattern and I started preparing for that pattern. I prepared for 1 week. I was not sure whether I will be getting it once more or not. But somewhere inside me, I was thinking, if I get it, I should be prepared for it. So it's like I was simply preparing for it because although I was not sure whether I will get it or not, but I was simply preparing for it. So luckily I got it. Like I guess on Friday. I got that. Okay, so you will be having an interview with the manager. Like, so I would not say his name yet. Yeah, Sunday it was on Sunday, so it was scheduled. It was really good with manager.
So this round happened. After that, there was more rounds.
Yeah, there was one. There was two. There are two more rounds.
Okay.
So the next round is the VP. So that went for just half an hour, and he was more into like asking probability kind. I really don't understand. Like it was like he asked some probability questions to me, and I was able to explain. Like there was no right answer for it. Those kinds of questions he asked. So I had to give my perspective on it, like what I think. That kind of questions that which has no like definite answer. So that went okay, fine. So after that, then once the VP round happened, I got mail in like 2 to 3 hours from HR that okay, now you will be having an HR round for salary discussion
on that same day.
They said the same day.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something which happened good. And for VP, it was like 2 to 3 days after my manager round. It happened after 2-3 days. Yeah.
So in HR round, like how was that like?
HR round was like generally what we see in internet and YouTube, where like generally an HR will be asking something tricky and like how are you going to see yourself in your 7 years, 5 years time? Like not that kind of thing. She came and she showed me an Excel sheet like this is your salary, this is what you're getting, these are your benefits. And all the goodies you'll get, these all things. Are you fine with it? Do you want to change something? And all the terms and conditions. That's all.
So basically, by now you know that you are going to.
Yeah. So once I got into this VP and once I got the mail, so the mail was like it's just a salary discussion. So just after that mail, I also got another mail for offer letter thing. So it will be discussed with your HR and all. You'll get it. So I knew that now it's done. Although just to be sure, I didn't tell it to anyone that I got the HR. So I didn't tell it to my family also because I didn't want them to become disappointed. Just in case. So I just sat. So the next day it was HR. So she came there and so discussed. I was like bursting with joy from inside. I just didn't want to express it there yet. So it happened and then
So this was like normal Aram, just a normal conversation.
Chill and
Okay.
all. See, game as you said, it's a calm type of thing. We are considering you to be hired. Now we will be discussing the salary. That's all.
Mhm.
Nothing like that. I will be asking something HR type question, and then we'll be considering no. See, I already told that you are done.
Okay, great.
Fine.
So total, like how much time did it take from starting the first round to coming to the final, like this HR round?
3 weeks, around 3 weeks.
Okay, 3 weeks. All right. Okay, so that was the complete process. Like, and if you want to give one tip to like students who are going to apply for the same company, anything that you would like to share to them?
Yeah. So if you are at all aspiring to like apply in Sandvine Technologies as being an employee from there, I would say that you should have a good networking skill. Like try to be. Depends like which kind of profile they're asking. But generally in our company there is a huge demand for networking. So if you are good in networking and algorithms and Python, these three things, then you are someone people will be like fine with taking you in the team, okay? Because there are lots of places over here they want new hiring. So the new hiring will be starting from March, I guess. So yeah, operating system or networking. Yeah, these two things very important.
And one thing we want to know, what was the job role that you were offered?
Software engineer.
Okay. All right. So that was little bit about your like the process of the placement.
I would say frankly that if you are someone good in problem solving and especially mathematics and all, this lifestyle will not bore you because every day there is new challenges. There are new challenges and new technologies. And in my company, especially, I'm getting a lots of exposure to new technologies like not just Python, like even the frameworks. I'm learning new frameworks and all because it's required in different projects. And I would say that yeah, it's really amazing. Yeah.